Hello YouTube. I just tried recording this, but it wasn't recording my microphone. Anyway, today I'm going to teach you how to make music like Toby Fox. Okay, similar to Toby Fox, not exactly like him, because I haven't really figured all that out yet. So the first thing that you're going to want to do here is you're going to find a nice little bass line that sounds nice and, you know, whatever. You don't really even need to know music theory. Just kind of sound it out. I don't know music theory, so I went for the, you know, you just get your root notes here. Just 4 notes. That's all you need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Then you add some spice up here, and I just went for C. And I can, like, I don't know. I just, you know, why not C? I don't know. Who cares? And then here at the end, so we have this bass line here. Boom. Very nice. And then you could just repeat it again, honestly. But hold on. Wait. You got this part here. This is your spice and your butter, your bread and butter. This is your bread here, and that's your butter right here. That's all your butter. So you take your butter, and you butter it up. Oh my god. You butter it up, and once it's all buttered up, you can add some variation here, and this is going to make, you know, this is going to turn your brain back on. You get bored of the same thing. You gotta turn your brain back on. So this turns your brain back on here. Boom. So you got your brain turn oner over there. You see how different this looks than the rest of this? Boom. Turn your brain back on. This stands out. Boom. And all this is just this. Some new notes in here. Just boom, look at that. When do we play a fucking D? Never. There's never a D anywhere except boom right there. Surprise D. That's what my girlfriend says. Surprise D. That's what I say to my girlfriend. Okay. Here we go, chat. Let's get serious now. So, we got the brain turn oner of our bass line. Very funky. Let me just play the whole bass line. Okay. So now I like to do drums after the bass line because drums are fun and easy, and I don't want to use my brain for a whole melody right now. Melody comes later. So, for drums, chat, for drums, I go to a sound font player and I just download the Delta in sound font because he's kind of got it figured out already. So, I just get the, where's it at? The drum kit right here, 37 drum kit. I like it. It's got the hoo-has. Yeah, these. When I have my drums here, I'll just do it on the same pattern because that's easier and I can see the bass line behind it, so I can kind of time my drums with the music. Here we go, like a rhythm game, like Osu, for any of my losers in chat. Let's see here. So I'm gonna teach you guys like you guys don't even know how to make music. So here we go. Sorry to all my advanced music users out there. I'm not really even advanced myself. Anyway, here we go. So this is your kick drum, right? That's your clap. That's a snare. So you go boom, psh, boom, psh, right? That's just like, you know, whatever. And that, you know, that sounds pretty good. We could just use that the whole time. Why not? That's not that half bad. Let me make the drums a bit louder here. But we need some more spice, guys. There's not enough spice and variation. Look, it's so boring. Who wants to look at a straight line? No one likes straight people. Everyone likes gay people. It's 2026, guys. So, we're going to delete and murder all the straight people. And, oh wait, no, that was the snares. Okay. The snares can stay straight. Snares are straight. S in snare stands for straight. So we're going to keep those, oh my god, we're going to keep those straight. We're not going to mess with them. Maybe a little drum fill at the end here. A drum fill is like the, or whatever, whatever, at the end of, you know, a part, and you know, so you got like this, like it's, you know, some variation, but we don't want a boring fill like that. Let's do a more interesting fill. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah, sure, that sounds perfect. Okay, great. Now let's go back and let's revise our kicks. You know, kicks are the main thing that is gonna help us here. Maybe we can just line it up with the bass line here. So that works a lot of the time, and that's, you know, working right now. But I just like to I like to listen and just like play drums in my head and see what sounds good. Yeah, sure. So I thought of this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm so smart and handsome. Okay, here we go. So we got that. Let's get our straight snares back. And actually, you know, maybe we don't want drums for this variation part down here. Keep it a little empty so that the bass really stands out. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Let's I don't fucking know. Let's listen. Okay, there's some stand out here. Yeah, this part stands out right here. Maybe we could do a boom, boom, psh. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay, well, it still doesn't line up, but I mean, at least we got this little fart there. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with that. That's totally fine. You know, you always want to tweak your music, guys. Tweak your music. It will tweak you back, if you know what I mean. Sure, you know what? That sounds fine. Let's listen to that whole thing now. Okay, and the BPM is way too fucking high. I don't know how I just realized that. It's way too fast. You don't want to shorten your snares here either when you're using a drum kit. It actually mutes them out. Okay, I just went to go pee. I'm back. We have finished our bass line and our drums. So let's just take our drums and move them over here. Well, we haven't really finished our drums yet. We don't have snares or cymbals or any... I mean, we have snares. We don't have cymbals or crashes or nothing. So maybe we can add some of these. Well, I'm going to keep it very simple for the sake of this video. Yeah, sure. Why not add some syncopation? Syncopation is when you move something just before it's about to happen or just after it's about to happen. You just move it over. You just, you know, surprise the listener, you know. Maybe we could do it a little later here. Yeah, that sounds so nice. Let's listen to the whole thing. Okay, that fucking... Let's move on to the next part of the video, which will be the melody. And for the melody, let's see. I have this nice little funky little instrument that I found. Someone made it. I don't know who, but Zipcord made it. Made by Zipcord. It's in Vital. You can download Vital for free. If you don't know how to download Vital, just, I don't know, look it up. Ask ChatGPT and waste 30 gallons of water. So we've got, you know, this little Lancer lead, the... And we're just going to put it on a new channel. And we're going to make it a little louder, and we're just going to cut the lows because this is just a pet peeve of mine. There we go. Now we got our lead instrument. So let's think. What do we want our song to actually sound like? I don't know. Now you just got to hum a melody over the song and see what sticks. And what Toby Fox does a lot of the time is he will spam motifs down your throat, which a motif is just like I don't know, like a 3, 4, 5 note sequence that's really recognizable because of how simple and catchy it is, and he'll just spam those, and that's why his songs are so catchy and they're so memorable, which is very common in video game music. But anyway, we're going to take our lead instrument and we're going to find a little motif. And what I like to do is I like to find the 5th of our first little bass root here, and the 5th of C is obviously G sharp. I'm just kidding, it's G. So we've got G here, and we can just move that up and we can start there. A lot of the time people like to start their melodies a little later. I used to do that a lot, but I like to start them here. But it's you could do whatever the hell you want. And already that sounds pretty nice. Dude, you can go anywhere with this. So I'm thinking like I don't know, let me listen. And let's just remove the drums for now so we can just hear the melody with the bass line easier, so we can harmonically tune it to our ears' content. That's our motif. Boom. And then we just fucking spam that motif. That's all the work, guys. Good job. You made a Toby Fox song. Boom. Toby Fox song done. So, boom. Here we go. And, you know, once you spammed your motif twice, you don't want to spam it a third time. That's boring. So we're going to come up with a new idea. We're going to come up with a new motif. Here we go. I don't know if that's going to sound good, but let's listen. What the hell am I doing? You know what? Problem, guys. This melody is so stiff because it stays so close to each other. Don't do this. This is a mistake that I make a lot. So we're going to delete this because, I mean, it sounds okay, but it's just too stiff. It's not moving. We want to make some movement here since I got some pretty still melody here. Boom. That's it. So you got the part 1, the call, you got the response. You don't know what that is? He's asking a question over here. This guy's got the answer, I guess. I don't fucking know. I watched like 2 YouTube videos on this, guys. I don't know why you're watching me. Now we're going to add some spice. Let me show you how to do that. You always got to add the spice, guys. Always the spice. That's what makes the food good. You need your seasoning. Let's see where we can add some spice. I already see a spot right here. We're just going to add a little drill here. So it goes broom. You're going to hear the broom. Ready for this? And we're going to cut some of these notes up. So now, instead of it being like this, it's like this. It adds just some little bit of a pause to, to make that nice little release there. You always want the tension and the release. Always got to have even the littlest bits of them right here. One little bit of tension and release. Beautiful. Same thing going on right here, if you haven't noticed. Same thing. And I just realized we're still just using the main motif, and we made it sound a lot better. So, yeah, I guess we are just using the same fucking first motif. We've got our melody. That's it. That's literally all you need. Now you just repeat it again. And when I'm making a melody, I mean, I think fucking everyone does this, honestly. You just copy-paste it, and then you change the ending part. So let's change it. And we're going to match it with the bass line, how the bass line kind of slows down here. We're going to slow the melody down too. And we're just moving the D sharp up a whole octave, I guess. I'm just kind of going by ear here, I'm not going to lie. So it does kind of take me a minute. I'm not classically trained, unfortunately. So if I can do it by ear, y'all can definitely do it by ear. Sure, you know what? If it sounds bad, it's good. So it sounds good, which means it's bad. But it's good. So we're just going to take our melody. We're just going to put it here. Yes, I know you can just split by channel. Don't yell at me in the comments. Actually, yell at me in the comments, engagement bait. I don't know you can do that. Anyway, so let's listen to our song so far, guys. Let's just name this Mel for Melbourne, Australia. Yeah. Okay, the cymbals are really throwing me off here. I don't like these at all for the viewers. Let's start with the bass line. I just realized I want to change my melody some more. And this bass is just fucking murdering me, bro. This sound is horrendous. I'm going to swap this out for a 3x oscillator. Toby Fox, he likes to use triangle wave, pitch down. Maybe you can take your triangle wave and you can add a bit of saturation to it to make it a bit nicer, and then just, I don't know, EQ it randomly. Oh yeah, another thing I do is I layer my bass with a bunch of instruments. So we got this one, which I'm going to actually swap out right now for the new one because I don't like that one. Boom! And we've made a Toby Fox song. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Now let's listen to the whole thing. Now, I'm going to go into some bonus tips. Some bonus time. We're going to take a different lead, and we're going to take the second half of each. So now we want to add some crashes at the right moments. I like to add them at the end. I don't like to use too many crashes because then it kind of, your ear becomes kind of numb to them, I guess. I don't know. Just spam them at the end so it feels nice and impactful. Boom. Very nice. And then we can just add the same thing over here. Boom. That's a Toby Fox song, guys. Kind of. I mean, it kind of sounds like him, doesn't it? Especially the drills in here. That, and especially this. I don't really use this often. This is like, I don't even know what this is. Pretty happy with that melody. I can open up another one of my projects and show you maybe a bit of my other projects. And let's see what kind of tricks I did with the melody here. Because melodies are the hardest part, guys, honestly. This melody is very cool. So I took this from a different song that I made. as a callback. So if anyone's, a game developer or making some kind of media, then you can have callbacks to other songs with melodies in them. Now this looks very complicated, but I assure you it's not. I literally just... It's just the same thing. It's just a boom, and then I just copy pasted it. That's all I do. I just freaking take a motif and I paste it over here, and that's it. And then here again. And then again. That's it. And I just add a ton of spice so that it all sounds different. That's all you have to do, guys. It's really that simple, I swear, I promise to you. Oh, and then I have this other melody here. This is just, I don't even know if I have to explain this, but this is not really much going on. It's just the same, like, 4 notes repeating. You just have to see what notes are going to be the most impactful. So, like... And then I just have these as spice here. So this would still work without this. So it's a lot more complicated than it looks. And always these drills. I'm just addicted to these. I love these. And then, I don't even know what the fuck I did here. Just add some fucking piano. Anyway, thanks for watching.